So this is a North Star H200 mini loader. We're just going to do a quick walk around, and then we're going to have some more videos that will show some of the attachments that are available for this loader. So basically everything for these loaders is worked off the front. You've got pressure, two pressure lines and a return line. So you basically hook up your hydraulic hoses to whatever attachment that you have on there if it requires extra hydraulics, and you're ready to go to work. So every wheel has a hydraulic motor on it. So basically one wheel on each axle is driving at all times. We also have tire chains for this unit, so you can turn it into a real mountain goat as far as traction. And this is basically the standard tire it comes with, so it's easy on turf. It is articulated steering, as you'll see later in the video. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get onto it, it's amazing what you can do with the articulated steering, and you can do a lot of your lawn work and things like that and not have to worry. It's actually a really fun unit to operate. It's got a gas engine. It's got the 23 horsepower Briggs Stratton OEM Vanguard engine, so it's a nice industrial gas engine. And on the back end, you've got a hitch, so you can pull a wagon or anything else that you want to tag along behind it. These are just some counterweights, so that when you're using the loader, you've got a little bit of counterweight there. Easy unit to operate. So basically, you've got a choke, throttle. This is your joystick. So your basically back is up, forward is down, and then of course dump your bucket, roll your bucket back. You've got your light switch, a horn, hour meter, fuel gauge, and then a temperature gauge for your hydraulics. Now, being that this is a completely hydraulic unit, it does have a cooler in behind with a thermostatic fan on it. So once your hydraulic temperature gets to a certain level, it pulls the hot air through the cooler away from the vehicle. This is actually the radiator for the hydraulic oil. So once the hydraulic oil gets a certain temperature, it's going to evacuate that hot air away from the machine, not into the operator. And then this is just a couple of little bolts here. And then there's your Vanguard 23 horse engine. I apologize, we haven't had a chance to wash the dust off of it, but very simple setup. Drives a hydraulic pump arrangement. Everything is very accessible. You can take these fenders off in about 15 minutes and you have access to everything. So it's a very nice unit as far as servicing and working on it. And then as far as operating it, you have one pedal for forward, you have another pedal for reverse. The hydrostatics are very, very quiet. And then you have, so this would be your forward pedal. This is your reverse pedal. It has a locking brake that literally locks the wheels, pins into the wheel hubs. So when you've got that brake on, you're not going any place. And then on this side here is basically just your little pedal. When you push it down and lock it, most of the devices, of course, your rototiller, your lawnmower, that's to lock it into operation so you don't have to keep your foot on the pedal. And some of the devices, if you have to reverse the hydraulic motor, you just simply lift this up and it reverses the motor. So it's very easy to operate. All of the components in this loader, I really like it. We carry a lot of the spare parts, and we're going to have loaders and spare parts and everything else. But the thing that I really like about this, with the Briggs & Stratton engine and the Italian hydraulics on it, basically you can have this loader any place. And most of the running parts to keep yourself going, you can get off the shelf at a hydraulic shop. Of course, the Briggs & Stratton have international warranty. There's lots of Briggs & Stratton dealers all over North America. So people that are worried about, well, like, if I buy this and what happens in 10 years if I need to have something done, we will have some video with the panels off to show the hydraulics and how it's set up. But basically, you can maintain this thing for years and years and years and never have to worry about running out of parts and stuff like that. So that's a pretty cool thing about it. You got your ROPS, a dark and sunshade, and we are going to have a cab kit for it and a heater. So You're going to have a nice cab kit set up here, and we're going to have a heater for it and stuff, so that'll be all good for winter. And I think what we'll do is we've got the snow blower on it right now. We'll probably show just dropping the snow blower off, and then we'll have some other videos with some other attachments. So I'm not going to run it right now. I'm just going to drop it down, and I'm going to relax the hydraulics. And anytime you're working with hydraulics, of course, you want to shut it off and relax all the hydraulics. And then as far as taking the hoses off, it's just as simple as pull this on. There's a little locking notch that you got to line up right there. It's a safety device. So we'll set that there. We'll set this one here. We've got caps for them, and here's the last one. He just comes off. Put your dust caps on, each one. Keep that dirt out. These are all the new style hydraulic couplers, very nice to work with. And then basically we just lift this up, turn it, lock it out. Lift this up, turn it, lock it out. And we're ready to pull away from this device. Now some of the attachments, you might want to put a block under them to get them up so that you can pull away. And the thing I really like about this unit is you can look over the top and you can see exactly what's going on. Like I say, you can set a block of wood underneath this stuff too, just to keep it up so it's a little easier to get your machine in and out of there. have some videos coming up. We're just getting into spring now, as everybody in Alberta is hoping for. Once we get a little bit further into spring here, the next week or so, we'll actually have some working videos of each attachment. But you've got the bucket. Now it's a dirt bucket, and you can put the teeth on it. We've got teeth for it. And of course, I think for anybody doing snow removal, we're going to have to come up with a much bigger bucket that, you know, probably 3 times the size for a snow bucket. And then of course you got the snow blower, the pellet forks, rototiller, and of course the finishing lawnmower. And then we've got a dirt and snow blade. So the thing I like about that is you can even push a little bit of black dirt with it or move some clay around. The thing that I like about this unit and the attachments is it's really easy to work with. It's just hydraulics, and everything that you're working with is in front of you. So when you go to hook up to the attachment, it's very easy to see, nice to work with, and then all the work that you're doing, it's right in front of you. So nobody likes to look behind them all the time when they're working a machine. So it's a pretty cool little unit. Not a replacement for every utility tractor out there by any stretch, but if you've got a smaller acreage or you want to get in around buildings and things like that, it's very versatile. Nice little unit, very simple, and we have it in stock, and we stock the parts for it. So you can give us a call, 780-955-8805, and ask for Len. Thank you.